Hi, everyone. I want to start out this speech with a personal experience that has happened to me. It's happened to me multiple times. This story that I'm about to tell you is actually the last time that it happened to me. I was staying at a friend's house and I was sleeping. Right as I was waking up, I couldn't move my body. I was stuck to the bed. It felt as if somebody was holding me down there, and I could feel somebody walking towards the room. And they kept saying over and over again, if the devil wants you, he'll get you. So I'm terrified at this point. I'm trying to scream for help. Nothing's coming out. I could feel myself screaming. I'm like breathing really heavy. I'm basically in a full blown panic attack at this point. And by the time I woke up, I saw the figure that was walking towards me the whole time standing right next to my bed. So as I woke up, they disappeared. I left my friend's house. I didn't really care to explain anything. I just started doing my research that day. It's like something has to be wrong. What I figured out was that I was experiencing sleep paralysis. And if you've ever experienced anything like this, levitation out of your bed, seeing, any type of figure, aliens, witches, demons, or hearing people, whatever it may be, you're not alone. Actually, according to Penn State University, 7.6% of the population experiences this at least once or twice. And the typical age is between 20 and 30. So if you've ever experienced this, don't panic. What happens is during the REM sleep cycle, which is rapid eye movement, your senses will switch off, so you're not seeing anything anymore. You're sleeping, your brain is activated as dreaming, and then your muscles are switched off, so you can't move, because if you're dreaming about something, they don't want you to act out what you're dreaming and potentially hurt yourself while you're sleeping. So when you wake up, all of these are supposed to switch off at the same time, and you're supposed to go back to living like normal, like you're awake. But what happens during sleep paralysis is your muscles will stay temporarily paralyzed. And when this happens, your brain thinks, oh, I'm still supposed to be sleeping, which is how you'll get the hallucinations. It's quite common. There's not a whole lot of difference in stories that I've seen with this. It's either you're being pressed down, you're levitating, or you're seeing things, and it puts you in a panic attack. And that's completely normal. What causes this is sleep deprivation, irregular sleeping patterns, poor diet, anxiety. All of those things can cause this. So you're thinking, okay, well, I work two jobs like, I did, and then I don't get enough sleep, or how do I reverse this? So what I found in watching YouTube videos and stuff like that is if you take long breaths, if this happens to you, take a long, deep breath, and it should put your brain back where it's supposed to be. It should put everything back to normal for you. For me, what helped is taking melatonin, getting my sleep cycle back on track. Actually, when I told a friend, and this could be your own spiritual belief, I told him that this was happening to me. He gave me this, actually, I wear every day. It's a St. Benedict's cross, so it's an evil warding cross. He got it blessed by his pastor, and ever since then, it hasn't happened to me. So that's your own personal belief, but basically, once you get your sleep schedule in check and, meditate before bed maybe, and you shouldn't experience sleep paralysis. But it is a very common thing, so don't panic if this does happen to you. But it is terrifying. And actually, Henry Fuseli illustrated this. So if you're curious about this, it does date back. His painting was from the 1780s, and it's of a demon on a woman's chest pressing her down. So if you're still confused about what sleep paralysis is, it has been illustrated for many, many years. And you can look that up. It's Henry Fuseli's, called The Nightmare. And it's just a crazy phenomenon that I found out, and I haven't really found a ton of scientific backing on what actually causes this, except for that it can be part of narcolepsy. So if you are concerned, and this does happen to you very often, I would recommend getting checked by a doctor. You can undergo sleep studies, and they can diagnose you that way. But otherwise, sleep paralysis is completely normal. And if you do experience it, you can either stay awake and have a lucid dream, or you could just breathe through it and it should snap your body out of it. And don't panic. Yeah, that's sleep paralysis for you.